Hello, this is Nathaniel Rigo. Today we'll be talking about the top 5 dentistry types methods in medieval times, according to history hits on YouTube and other sources. And honestly, you cannot silence the tooth! Number 5. Henbane. In the 12th century during the medieval era, the UK, England embraced dental oral care with various medicinal methods, one of which was a powerfully potent plant called henbane. Henbane is a secretly poisonous plant that spawned in England to remedy and counter oral issues like tooth decay and or throat oral cancer. Primarily, it was roasted in boiling pot of water as an active and natural narcotic to help alleviate such oral ailments. The most important thing that henbane was famed for back in the day regarding old century dentistry was its medicinal effects, like the natural ability to deprive patients of so-called tooth worms that Brits believed were the prime cause of tooth decay back then. However, henbane's not the only medicinal tool used back in medieval times. Number 4. Blacksmith Dentistry. This type of oral surgery known as blacksmith dentistry for its blacksmith-based methods in physically and orally repairing our oppressed pie holes, particularly our teeth and gums, was agonizing experience because back then they had no anesthetics that we have for today's dentistries. Therefore, it was oral torture for patients through and through. The issue to alleviate the stressful anxiety and agony of oral surgery was not resolved until the late 16th century. Before then, they used medicinally dreaded tools to dissect patients of their actual oral issues such as tooth decay, removal of rotted teeth. Number 3. Bloodletting. Back in the medieval era, bloodletting was another dentistry method at the time in the field of old century odontology, the medical study of human piehole mouth and or teeth. To negate toothaches, tooth decay, this herbal method was to allow the teeth and gums to deliberately seep as much blood as possible. Generally, historical evidence backs this up 100%, and it was involved in old century oral surgical procedures. The National Library of Medicine website confirms this as one of the various sources backing this up. Number 2. Mouthwashing with wine, honey, and vinegar. As the main requirements in the medieval era use of mouthwash, honey, vinegar, and wine were accompanied by especially other requirements including mint leaves, ginger, and berries to help increasingly amplify the remedic effects on the afflicted piehole teeth. Not only this, they also mouthwashed with certain herbal powders, pastes, water, H2O, and most of all, phallic acid, the acidic fluids-based remains directly derived from the human body. Thus they had been using piss from the little humans as one of those alternate forms of mouthwash, just as the Romans were using before them. Even charcoal was used to fully clean teeth and freshen breath thoroughly on top of all this. In the Middle Ages, Euro's Brits have had perfectly clean teeth, and because of these then original but unusual methods of dentistry. Number 1. Teeth brushing with various toothpaste alternates. It worked the same way with teeth brushing via various alternatives in toothpaste. This included sage, ginger, piss, wine booze, vinegar, honey, and mint leaves. Some of them were merged with paste-based cleansing crystals coated in salt. Even cinnamon counted as a type of flavored toothpaste in the Middle Ages. Most of all, people orally grounded poppy and fennel seeds, crushed peppers, cloves, parsley, and other spices from distant nations like Portugal for more amplified flavoring and ensured oral health. Ain't that the truth? Thanks for stopping by.